Ring-a-ding-ding, we're back.
All right, we've got a good one here. The men's gold division hot seat match.
Oh,
And
it's
this
a
is going to be
13-13 race.
it's a race to 13 between Dead Punch with a combined Fargo rating of 29.33 and Something Twisted with a combined Fargo rating of 29.44. So this
Wow.
should be a really good match.
Fairly even.
I According to their Fargo rating, Something Twisted should have about a 51% chance to win this match.
Oh, you're going to do all mathematical. Let me
Well,
see, let me see, let me see. Yeah.
589, 587 is the
Yeah,
average.
51.5%.
It's funny. Last year at Nationals was the first year they put the Fargo, up on the,
Oh, I love
and
when they do that.
they would give the percent of the chance to win, and I was thinking,
We can do that.
I didn't realize what that was, and I thought, well, they got people voting like who they think's gonna win, because it'd be like 50-50 Shane and Dennis Arcolo, and then all of a sudden Shane would win the first game and he'd go up to like 60-40. I'm like, whoa, man, people are like really on to Shane.
Right. Yeah, we could do that.
Or it would be like, a race to 9, 8-0, and it's like 99%. I'm like, no, it's pretty much 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
uh,
think the highest odds I saw that I paid attention to that got defeated was a player had 70% chance of winning and he ended up losing. Okay, we got some kind of a. Yep, apparently it's my cell phone.
Getting some feedback. Yeah, it turned up a little higher right now.
All right, hopefully we got some viewers.
Are you out there?
Hello, hello. Is there anybody in there?
Well, one of the guys came up, and so he could tell his friends.
Well, we've been having a hard drive glitch, and it's very possible that the computer will decide to reboot in the middle of a match. If it does, just hang tight. It takes about 4 minutes, and it reboots itself, and then we're back online. It's a problem we became aware of a day and a half ago, and it will be fixed. We just cannot fix it at this event. The part has already been ordered, and Jeremy, our IT guy, will take care of us next
Jeremy,
week
our
when we drop off the computers and
yeah,
stuff.
Jeremy, our IT department. So this morning I got myself in trouble. Bad boys. We got this massive IT department. They all got together and they figured out how to fix this. And then somehow Amy turned that into I called Jeremy fat, and then he sent me a not very nice message.
Oh,
And it's like, oh man.
yeah,
I
it
said,
happens.
I said, she heard. It's like I'm thinking you're the one that turned that into.
Oh, she's
I said I
always
was
trying to
talking about
twist you
his.
into trouble.
Oh man, that poor boy. I don't know how he ever stays out of the doghouse. I would never sleep in the house if I. Oh, I'm thinking you buy that woman flowers, and she's like, "Oh, nice, pretty flowers. Too bad they're dying because you picked them." I love her. Oh, she's fun.
Oh.
She's fun.
Yeah, there are certain nights of the week that Amy watches, what is it, Wives with Knives or something, and
Ouch.
me and Jeremy stay on the phone all night. He can't sleep.
I won't. I won't. I won't. I won't let Julie watch that.
Uh, yeah, I would take all the knives out of the house.
I always say, I thank the husbands before me for setting the bar so low that I tripped over it.
Well, I am sure I did something wrong in 1996, so I make sure all the knives in the house stay very dull.
1996. Yeah, they don't forget. They do not forget. Remember when you said? No, I probably didn't remember 5 minutes after I said it, let alone 15 years.
I've been married
Okay.
since 1986.
Really?
Yep.
I've been married since 1984. Not all to the same girl, but you know.
That's
been
like,
married. I took a little break in
and did it again.
there. Jumped right back in.
God bless his heart.
Can't deprive other women of having us misery. Nah, I got a good woman now.
I got one
Let's
too.
see, hang on. Is she home from work yet? Oh, about a half hour.
Just remember, this is going up on YouTube. Once it leaves here, it's there forever.
Yeah, but my wife doesn't watch pool on the internet, especially YouTube.
All right, is he watching the stream?
He's in this match. He's trying to get his friends on the stream. I think he might be watching it on his phone, eating up our Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's the only complaint I would have about this casino is the internet here.
Well, I think they do it on purpose because this is basically they do
Yeah.
shows in here, and I think they
Yeah.
want to prevent people from using their iPhones to show the show when they pay to come in and watch, and other people could watch it
That's
for
true.
free. I really think they design the buildings that way.
I ran up to my room and got 3 text messages that my wife had sent me last night.
Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much cannot make a phone call from this room.
I get up to my room at night and I get like 17 emails all of a sudden.
17 emails. Why you send that many to yourself?
I'm an important guy. Just ask any telemark, you know.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Good gosh, I delete 15 of them.
20, 30 junk mails a day. And what blows me away is my mailbox is the same way. The actual mailbox at home.
Yeah.
I'll be on the road for a long time. I get home and, of course, Rick Donner lives next door, so he grabs the mail and I got a basket he can throw it in. And the basket will be full, and then I go through the basket and there's like 2 bills, and all the rest of it is junk mail. So what a waste of paper.
Yeah,
I'm going to go get me a stamp that says return to sender and start stamping them and sending them back.
Most of my bills even come by email now. You can pay them online. You don't. Yeah. It's a pretty big waste when you think of all the paper and the postage and everything for them to.
Right.
And they send you this magazine. You just toss it. You don't even look at it. You just toss it.
Well, hopefully they're filling out their rosters and getting their stuff ready.
We are waiting the roster to be brought up to us.
I'm hoping they're also telling their friends. Hopefully you guys will join Badboys BP on Facebook. Let us know how we're doing. We're Badboys TV. We're pretty new at this. Not new to pool, but we are definitely new to streaming. We watched everybody else, and now we think we know what we're doing, so.
How hard could it be?
Well, we got some friends out there that do some nice streaming too. If we're not on the air, check out Railbirds. Sherry and Kevin Ross, they put out a pretty nice little production. Rail to Rail from the Great Northwest. Adrian and Annie.
Fast Lenny Marshall.
Yeah, Fast Lenny puts up a good thing.
In fact, later tonight, Scott Frost and Rodney Morris are playing a back pocket 9-ball match.
Well, damn it, I told those guys not to do stuff at the same time we're doing stuff. And I'm just kidding. But
I think they start about the time we're.
CSI does some great streaming, super high quality.
Apparently, I thought they were running a tournament down there, but they're posting pictures of a Sammy Hagar.
Dude, I don't even want to hear about it.
It's like, what the heck?
If I'd have known Sammy was there, Kenny would have been stuck here doing this event, and I'd be in Tucson.
It's like I thought you guys had a tournament to run.
I'm telling you. They're showing party pictures out by the pool with Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
That's
Hanging
just
with
wrong.
Sammy, and
That's wrong.
we're working here.
But
Next time I hear you say, "Hey, instead of Arizona, how about you come to Michigan?" I'll be like,
I'm gonna look
"No."
at the shows that are at the
Who's-
casinos
yeah.
next time.
Who's in concert in Michigan? Because
Exactly.
I need to know.
Exactly. Yeah, Kenny's gonna pay for that one for a while, a long while.
Hey, all right, here comes our roster. Yeah, we're okay. We got like
All right, so if any of you are out there watching right now, we are actually not paying attention to the chat room right here where we're streaming. Because of the little computer glitch we've been having, we don't want to risk adding more work to the computer. But feel free to get on there, and I believe Jeremy Jones is probably watching from his work, and he'll be in the chat room. Who did we leave out on the streamers?
oh well, let's see. We left out a bunch of
That we
gosh,
like.
that we like.
In all honesty, I have watched most of them. Not all of them.
I don't dislike any of them really. Some of them are a little easier to get along with than others. But
Yeah, you got. I think Big Truck Ray Hansen's out there.
yeah, he does a great stream. You know, he really is supporting the top players. He's found his niche.
What is it, Crazy Erica?
I like her stuff. Yeah, she's.
You got TV Mike. I think he just did the
Insight.
VNEA Nationals.
Yeah. Is Inside Pool still streaming?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. You know, like I said, for me, I
and of course
like.
you've got the king of all streamers, AccuStats.
Oh yeah.
They strive to be what we are right now. But
I would love to have their library.
yeah, wow.
All those matches of all those years at Derby. I'd love to have that in my library.
I have a lot of it. I just need somebody to transfer it from VHS to DVD. By the time I get it transferred, DVDs are going to be out of.
Oh man, yeah, they have a great library.
Wow.
But yeah, you know, I watch a lot of the CSI. I watch a lot of AccuStats and Matchroom. Gotta watch the Moscone Cup every year. I can't help myself. Lately, I've been watching Railbirds. Rail to Rail.
I watch.
That's pretty much the ones I've been watching.
I watch a lot of pool. It's a great way to learn.
And now it's going to be a real bad sickness because if I go home and watch one of the matches we've commentated on, the wife might shoot me. But I will do it because I will want to listen to it and see what I need to be better at.
Wait till she goes to bed and then watch it.
Yeah, we're getting to that age where sleeping solid doesn't happen anymore, so I have to do it. I'll have to have headphones on so she can't hear it in the background.
There you go.
Well, hopefully they'll get started here pretty quick.
Yeah, they're all kind of warming up because they just finished a match.
Yeah. This is Bad Boys TV. Brought to you today by the letter C and the number 3. And that is our sponsorship. We're at Soaring Eagle Casino here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. This is the 2016 Michigan BCAPL State Championship.
Yep, we've already crowned 3 8-ball champions, 9-ball champions, Scotch doubles
Yep,
champions.
Scotch doubles.
And we're gonna crown 3 team champions tomorrow.
Yep, all 3 of them will play tomorrow. Get these hot seat matches out of the way today, back to back to back, and they can go party it up because they won't play till late tomorrow. The losers of these matches will have to come back tomorrow and play. Wait for the B side of the brackets to catch up to them.
Team payouts? You told me, but you never gave them to me. Okay, so you've waited this long. I'm gonna go smoke and then I'll.
We'll take it with her.
All right, it looks like we may be actually getting started here.
Da, 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 da.
Thankfully, Something Twisted looks like they have team shirts. That'll help us a little bit.
They the one with the twisted looking logo.
That's right. They are.
Hey.
Who do you have over on table 2 here?
Looks like
Is that
Scott.
Andy or Scott?
Well, they're.
We've got Andy and Ryan on one table and Scott and Kevin on the other.
Yep, and Andy and Scott were the breakers.
We'll give you a little look in on table 2 up in the upper left-hand corner.
Now we are streaming through YouTube, so there is a DVR feature. If you put your mouse on the screen, you can actually back up the match, or you can even pause the match and go to the restroom, come back, and it'll start off right where you left it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good for us to know. We can pause the match and go to the...
Oh, hey, now you're thinking.
Let's pause the match, go have a cigarette, come back.
I do want to start messing with recording matches and going back and commentating them later. I'd like to get to where a few times in an event we could do that and take them in the back room and have the people that actually played that match. And have them,
it's pretty neat.
You know, kind of walk us through the
thing.
match. I think that'd be pretty cool to actually get their feelings on what they were doing, or their reactions when they missed the shot they shouldn't, or
What was I thinking there? Yeah, that's usually my right. What was I thinking?
right. Yeah, I think that would be pretty interesting to do. And stick a little camera off to the side so when we're talking to them, you know, you can ask them that question and get their expression on their face like, dude, why'd you shoot that? Look how bad you hooked yourself.
For Dead Punch has got some, he missed the 10. But
Wow, he jumped up.
he
big
did.
time.
I think he's trying to break out that 11 and 13, and he was totally thinking about that instead of pocketing the ball.
I thought he was getting up to go to a party.
I thought somebody yelled fire the way he jumped up. It was like,
Well, they tend to jump up a little bit more when they first time they come over here and play on the TV table, and this is the match for the hot seat, so
we try to shark them as much as we can. You know, it's like, hey, you've been playing out there in relative obscurity, but
it's a huge match, and it's on the TV table, so they got a little extra.
here, let's see how you handle pressure. Oh, after about the first game, they kind of forget about the cameras and stuff.
Yeah, usually it's that first match they play. Get that first game under their belt and I think I would play much better under the streaming table just because in my mind I always played better when I thought people were watching because I didn't want to look
Right,
bad,
I
you
did.
know.
I did too. I tend to play
It
more the right
forced me
way.
to focus a lot more and take my time because I was just
Yep.
scared to death to look bad.
Yep, I was the same way. Used to have an old man. He'd tell stories about traveling with Willie Moscone, and I said, "Well, geez, Chubb," I said, "how many times did you?" He go, he goes, we probably played like 25 exhibitions. I said, "Well, did you ever beat him?" He goes, "Oh yeah, he killed me." He goes, "I probably only won 10." I'm thinking 15 and 10 against Willie Moscone playing straight pools. Not embarrassing, you know. But he's like, yeah, I probably only won 10. But he'd walk in the pool, and boy, I'd play 3 balls better because I knew he was watching.
Right.
He asked me one day, he says, "Why are you spotting these guys?" And I said, "Well, I'm just trying to make a fair game." He goes, "Well, if it's a fair game, I'm not in it."
Well, we're racing 13-13.
Racing to 13 even match. These are pretty 2 evenly matched teams. Well, these stripes are,
Get a little tougher as you
Yeah.
get to the end.
well, they've been tough the whole way. They're getting better, but I think he can shoot this 10 and come up for the 9-14 combination.
The nice thing about that 9-14 combination is pretty much all he's got to do is clear the 3 with that 9 ball. He's only got one side of that ball he can miss. The rail will keep him from going too far that way.
That was very nicely done. Well, what he doesn't want to do is touch the 6-2 over there. You keep those tied up. That's insurance.
Yeah.
Sitting over there, those balls don't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
really, I think I would hit this with just a tad bit of inside English and try to get the cue ball to just hit the 4.
Yes.
You know, just hit pocket speed. The 9 will roll up. If you can get the cue ball to stop right there with using the 4, then you have the 9 fairly easy.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Unless he chooses to go farther out, and then he'll have to shoot the 13. Oh, wow.
I think he still has the 13.
And he's got a tough shape shot for that 9 ball.
Yeah, he wants to get about where the 4 is now.
That's why I would have tried to get there first way. Then if you went just a little too far, you had the 13. But at least if you bump that 4 out, you got a bigger window to get shape on the 9.
Right.
Coming back off that 13. Well, you pick the balls you like. We know how you are with stripes. And no, that's never going away.
Yeah, I'm going to have to be careful about telling you about the younger days. It's okay. I'm paying attention to what you say, too. So.
Really, on this one, I think you shoot inside, or, high left, follow 2 rail, and try to spin that cue ball right over to the 3.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think the path is there. You just got to put enough, just like that.
Oh, right into the side.
Oh, my goodness.
Didn't
That's rough.
quite get enough English on it.
Yeah. I was just going to say you need to put a little bit more on that, but
Tough. That was tough. Well, here boy.
really it was a half a tip more English
Yeah.
on the right, and I think he might even hit the rail, then the 3 in between the 9 and 3.
Here, do you start with a 3 all the way up and get on to 1, or do you start with the 1 and break those 2?
For me, I think I shoot that 1 and break out the 2-6 because that 4-3 is good cover. If you don't get where you want to be.
Yeah, I think he's looking at shoot the 3, get up there on the 1 to break out the 4. He's thinking about getting out.
Yeah.
He's not thinking about I need to cover.
Well, then you have to get out if you take the
That's
cover
right.
away.
Yeah, if you shoot the 3, you better get out. And he's come up short.
Yeah, see, he doesn't have the breakout there. He's going to have to shoot the 4 and try to
Yeah.
reposition on the 1.
Yeah.
I still like the
He
idea
had
of
to get
shooting the
higher.
1 first because the 3 wasn't that hard to get on with the 4 sitting there.
Right. You could shoot
You
the
could have
4
done
on
it
the
from
side.
below or up above.
Yeah.
But hey, if I could play as good as I think, I wouldn't be in the commentator's booth. But that's what I used to could have done. Now I got my new glasses. I might practice a little bit. Maybe I could again.
Yeah, my problem is I get home from a tournament, last thing I want to do is be around pool. I just want to be away from it for a few days. So it's hard to get back to practicing.
That's where you fold your laundry.
No.
Got a beautiful 9-foot diamond in his house.
I
And
do. And
all he
laundry
does is,
has never touched it.
oh,
I can
you
guarantee
got
you.
something on that table. If you ain't got stuff piled on that table, you should be playing.
Stuff on the table is chalk.
Yep. Yeah, you take that cover away. You got to get out. I mean, he can play us. He's got some safeties here, but
Yeah, I thought he'd
he
draw
is
back a little
lowered.
further when he shot the 4, but he just doesn't seem to be able to get above that 1 no matter what he does.
He has raised the odds of his opponent being able to get out. He's cleared him for banks. He's cleared him for shape.
I'm thinking right about here, you might always want to come off that 6 and play safe behind the 8.
Well, if you're not comfortable with your ball speed, another thing you can do is just make that 2 and roll up just a little, or I mean the 1. And if the 2 will fit between the rail and the 6, you could, if you can get straight on the 2, oh, you're going to have to come with it, baby. Come on. And just not going to get there. He might have been able to shoot that 2 into the rail and then have bumped the 6 out to block. But
Right.
now I think he has to duck under that 8. If he shoots the 6 right, and what I would try to do is put the 2 in front of that side pocket so you take away that bank just in case you don't get the cue ball behind the 8. Yeah, he's looking at trying to get behind that 8. But block that side pocket so in case you don't get behind the 8, he can't bank across side.
Nicely done.
Just like that. Because he didn't get behind the 8, but he
No.
does got the side pocket blocked.
Yep. He played that well.
Now on this shot, it's a tough one, but you could try to double bank the 9 and draw that cue ball down right behind the 8. You make it, you got a shot. You miss it, you got him hooked. It's a tough position play, though. Or if you had super young eyes, you just cut that 9 right at the table. But I can't do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's chosen to
that's
go up table. Yeah, he's left a shot.
Yeah, and he's left a shot that the other shooter doesn't have to really worry about the cue ball. I mean, the position, he should just roll it in. He's on the rail. You don't really have to power it in or anything. If you're gonna give up a shot, I try to pocket my ball. If I miss, I give up a shot. But playing a safety, if you're gonna give up a shot, it doesn't give you a chance to win. I think he was trying to put the 9 on top of the 6, which is
I think
that's
so, yeah.
so tough to do from across the table. Ooh, oh.
He shot that
That
6
hurt.
right into the rail.
And he left his opponent a pretty decent shot on this 9-ball.
So it looks like dead punch one. All right, we're back. Dead punch took the first 2 games. Let's give you a little look in on the other table over there.